What is up? What is going on? Dave at SVA Card Collectors. So, I've been seeing on Twitter, and people have been commenting and whatnot, that the million card break for Topps, that yes, some breakers will be giving out base, and they'll be giving out the base of the rookie cards and some inserts and yada, yada, yada. Now, if that is the case, then why the heck would they put not shipping base cards? Don't make it confusing for people. I don't know if everyone is shipping all the base or just the rookie card bases that some people were commenting. I have no idea at this point. So it's just not clear, and so Topps should make it clear, but I haven't seen anything from them right now, so it is what it is. Big weekend for football, probably my favorite weekend, more than the wild card games. I think if you have these guys' cards, I would definitely be trying to sell them now. And I'm going to say this, I know they're like, oh, dude, Patrick Mahomes, I think people are going to realize, oh, wait, Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback, not Lamar Jackson. I think this is the week that it's really going to show. So I think he's going to win. I think they're going to maybe not kill the Texans, but I think they'll win. And I think he's going to really show why he is the young gun quarterback that he was last year. I think the Titans and the Ravens, I think it's going to be a tight game. I think the Titans will probably have the lead early. And then the Ravens will just wear them down with their running game. They're an awesome team, the Ravens. Watching them play the Jets, a poorly run organization, and actually our run defense wasn't too bad at the end of the year, and they just dismantled them. Our backups, but they are the real deal. I just think it takes a little bit because they have the bye week. They're not used to that. Then it's not like they're there all the time. It's not like the Patriots who were there 10 years in a row, which is crazy. I still think Baltimore's going to win, and then it's going to be a toss-up for the Chiefs and the Ravens. I have no idea. I would like the Chiefs to win just because the Ravens have done it before, and Chiefs haven't. They keep on going. They way back when they went, but they lost. So it would be nice to have somebody who hasn't won. And over on the NFC, I don't know why. I just think the Seahawks are going to beat the Packers. And I don't know why I'm going against Aaron Rodgers. I don't know about the spread. I have no idea about that stuff. I think the Seahawks, they're both, Aaron Rodgers is a player. He's won a Super Bowl. So is Russell Wilson. There's no rhyme or reason for it, but I just think Seattle's going to win. Just think they're going to do it. And this 49ers and Vikings, I don't know. I think now that this curse off of Kirk Cousins is off, that he's going to I think the Vikings are going to win. I don't know why. They shouldn't, but I think they're going to win. I think the inexperience of the 49ers, and they beat the Seahawks, but I don't know. I think Minnesota's going to win, and I think you're going to have a home game at Seattle. And it would be nice if it was the Chiefs and the Vikings, because then at least one of them might win a Super Bowl. So that's what I'm hoping for, because the Vikings used to be my team when I was a kid that I liked outside. There was a bunch of teams. I was a fan of Walter Payton. He was my favorite player outside of the Jets. My favorite player on the Jets was Al Toon. And I loved Walter Payton, so I would end up rooting for the Bears. But I also liked the Vikings. Anthony Carter, the wide receiver. I really like the uniforms more than anything. And they were very similar to the Jets, and they would get to the playoffs. They always had a good team, but never enough to really do any damage. Always losing the wild card, game, or maybe they would get into the second round and then lose there. So those are my teams that I have some affinity to. Not the Bears, because I just liked Walter Payton, but the Vikings. And another team I used to like when I got older was the Chargers. And again, only because I like their uniform. Nothing to do with anything else. I like Natron Means. I believe he was on Notre Dame, so I cheer for Notre Dame because it's the only really college team in New York that plays every single week. Notre Dame always plays on NBC Channel 4, and so I'm a Notre Dame fan for that reason only. And I don't follow it that well. I like Rocket Ishmael. He was the bomb diggity. But I believe Jerome Bettis and Natron Means, I think they both were on Notre Dame. I think they were both playing at the same time or very close. So I like both of those players. But when the Chargers finally made it to the Super Bowl, I knew they were going to get crushed. Everybody and their mother knew they were going to get crushed. But again, it was just because of the uniform. And the Jets normally never got anywhere near, sniffed anything, so it didn't really matter. So that's my brief football history. Basketball seems to be getting more and more interesting. It seems like whenever a guy is starting to play well, they have that guy from the Detroit Pistons. I actually have a silver of his that went from not playing to starting, and he did that big slam dunk. You think I'm going to remember that guy's name? You're out of your mind. But he plays for the Detroit Pistons. And his card jumped up from being able to get a silver for $1 or $2 to now it's like $50. And it's very similar to Bowman, and that's why I always say keep the rookies. Panini Prism and Bowman first cards. Just keep them. You have no idea what's going to happen. And if you can get rid of everyone else and keep your first cards and just chill, and you do that every single year, you're always going to have a steady flow of guys coming up, popping up, and you'll have their cards. So if you can pick up cheap chromes, refractors that can be gradable, why not? That's what I say. Why not? And so you're seeing that now with Panini Prism. 2019, even 2018, you're starting to see that. Whatever that guy's name from the Thunder. I was saying, I may have been told, I don't know if it was on the podcast or not, but I thought he was going to be a great buy because of the opportunity. Because now you only have CP3. That's it. You really don't have anyone else. So he's going to be able to take more shots. Like Aubrey Jr. from the Suns, and now they're starting to tail off bad. But again, he's starting, he's playing, he's got the opportunity. Look what happens with the Detroit Pistons rookie. Had I known previously that he would be starting, or that, they're trying to move Drummond and they want to basically get younger and regroup, he's going to have opportunity. And that's really what it's all about. The guys getting opportunity. And so you want to be able to get guys that have the opportunity. Culliver from Minnesota Timberwolves. He plays a ton. He's doing pretty well. Nothing crazy, but he's a rookie. He's, I would rather invest in somebody who's starting now. And maybe they're not playing that great, but they are playing a ton of minutes because they're able to gain that experience. And maybe just one day it just clicks. And so that's who I would be focusing on. Guys who are starting, guys who are playing a ton of minutes as rookies, that may be flying under the radar right now. You're going to have Optic coming up the end of the month. I dropped the ball on the Topps active player signature. they don't come out until the 22nd. They changed the date on me, and I'm telling everyone that it's coming out Wednesday. What a dope I am. Sorry about that, guys. But you're going to start seeing Panini Prism. People are going to start looking at Optic and then Select. So you may be able to buy some guys. Now, you're not going to get, Jay Morant. No one's not, they're not going to sleep on him, but there may be other opportunities. So that's where your head should be at. Should be at baseball. And once you start getting towards the end of the basketball season, you should be trying to pick up those rookies that played a ton of minutes that will probably be starting next year or will have significant playing time next year as well. That's where you should be at, homeboys. SVAcardcollectors.com. Also, download the Flick Chat app. I want you guys to have a good weekend. Have a pleasant weekend, guys. And buy some cards to go broke. Later.